You ever get that feeling that there's another version of you out there, living a totally different life? A version that's, I don't know, more successful, more fulfilled, just more alive? Well, what if that wasn't just some daydream? What if that other you was totally real, just waiting on a parallel track, a different timeline? And what if there was a key, some kind of ancient organic intelligence that could actually show you the map to get there? Today, we're not talking science fiction. We're talking about consciousness. We're talking about energy and the unbelievably profound intelligence of fungi. Okay, so let's just dive right into the heart of this. This isn't about a substance that magically teleports you through space and time. No, it's about something that gives you a passport to explore the one place where all of these timelines are born, where they branch out, and where they collapse your own internal state of being. You see, the multiverse isn't out there, it's in here. So let's really get our heads around this fundamental idea. Your external reality, the world you see and touch, is a direct reflection of your internal state. It's not a guess, it's not a hope, it's a mirror. Now, this is where it gets really interesting, because we have to redefine what a timeline even is. Forget about some linear path you're walking down. A timeline is really an energetic frequency that you are tuned into. Think about it like a radio station, right? If you're tuned to the scarcity station, all you're going to hear are songs about lack and limitation and struggle. Every bit of news seems to confirm your worst fears. Every conversation feels like a transaction. But if you tune yourself to the abundance station, the music completely changes. The timeline is that self-reinforcing loop. You expect scarcity, so you see scarcity, which just reinforces your expectation. It's a feedback loop we have to consciously decide to break. And this, right here, illustrates the two basic timelines we can live in. On the left, you've got the scarcity state, what the entrepreneur Owen Cook calls the coping pug. In this state, your energy is just constantly being drained. You're basically a battery for other people's plans. Your focus is all over the place, scattered across a dozen different worries. Now look at the right, the abundance state, the apex wolf. Here, you're not just getting by, you are thriving. You're gaining energy from your actions, your focus is laser sharp, and success just becomes this self-fulfilling prophecy. This is the apex wolf. It's operating as the cause, not the effect. It's sucking the marrow out of life. So which one of those feels more familiar to you right now? So if our reality is really just a huge series of branching paths, what does the map even look like? Well, it turns out nature has already given us the perfect blueprint. It's called mycelium, that incredible subterranean network of fungi. It is the perfect metaphor for this inner landscape of pure possibility. I mean, just look at how a mycelial network actually works. It's this decentralized, distributed intelligence. It sends out millions of these tiny little threads, exploring the soil, creating infinite branching pathways. And it's constantly adapting, communicating, and responding to its environment. This is exactly how our consciousness can operate, sending out feelers into this quantum field of potential, exploring different realities, different versions of ourselves, and then choosing which path to actually put energy into and grow. And here's the kicker. This pattern, this network design, it isn't just a clever metaphor. It seems to be a fundamental blueprint of the entire universe. This is absolutely astonishing when you think about it. The great mycologist Paul Stamets points this out all the time. The branching, interconnected web of mycelium mirrors the neural pathways in our own brains. It mirrors the vast cosmic web of dark matter that holds the universe together. It even mirrors the architecture of the internet that we built. It's as if the universe is constantly showing us the same pattern over and over again. Everything is connected, and everything branches into infinite possibility. Okay, so we've got the map and we have the destination, but how do we actually make the jump? Well, to move to a new timeline, the old you, the one you are right now, has to dissolve. And this is where psilocybin enters the story, not as a destination itself, but as the key. To jump to a new timeline, that old self, with all its rigid beliefs, its worn-out emotional loops, its predictable story of, this is who I am, it has to loosen its grip. You can't pour new wine into a bottle that's already full, right? You've got to empty it out first. And psilocybin can act as this powerful solvent for the ego, for that narrator in your head that just keeps telling you the same old story day in and day out, keeping you locked in the same old timeline. So what does this actually feel like? Well, that constant inner chatter, the voice in your head, it starts to fade. The emotional weight of all your old stories and baggage suddenly loses its power. And this creates a state of profound mental and emotional receptivity. It's like a blank canvas. And on that canvas, a new state, a new frequency, a new you can finally be imprinted. It's in this space that you might actually see those future selves, not as hallucinations, but as crystal clear, intuitive downloads of your own potential. You don't just see them, you feel them as real possibilities. Owen Cook just nails it with this quote. This is the ego trap. So much of our precious life force, our mental bandwidth, is consumed by these low-frequency loops of worry and self-doubt. Psilocybin can temporarily shut down that energy drain, which frees up a massive amount of your bandwidth. And that freed up energy, that's the fuel you need to make the timeline jump. It's the currency you use to invest in a new reality.
All right, so this brings us to the really practical part. How do you consciously use this state of dissolution and receptivity to actually navigate to a new timeline? This is a deliberate, focused method. It's about energetic and psychological realignment.
So let's walk through this step by step. Number 1, dissolve. You consciously stop rehearsing your problems. You just let go of the need to be right about your own limitations. That energy is now free for you to use. 2, invoke. This is the crucial imaginal act. You have to feel the emotional state of the reality you want. Don't just think about confidence, feel what the posture of confidence is like, the calm heartbeat of confidence, the quiet certainty of it in your gut. Right now, you have to inhabit the emotional frequency of that future you. 3, stabilize. Now this is the work. You have to maintain that new frequency. You have to choose thoughts and feelings that line up with your new state, even when the old reality tries to pull you back. And finally, number 4, embody. Your actions must match your new identity. If you are embodying prosperity, you don't make decisions from a place of fear and lack. You begin to walk, talk, and act as if you are already that person. And here is the crucial point, so please hear this. This is not fake it till you make it. That's just performing. This is an authentic, energetic shift from the inside out. When you genuinely are abundance, or you are confidence or love, you broadcast that signal out into the universe cleanly. And the universe, which is basically a giant mirror to your energetic state, has no choice but to reflect that reality right back to you. You attract what you are, not what you want. Okay, let's bring this all home. We've explored timelines as internal states. We've looked at mycelium as a map of potential, and psilocybin as a key. But the single most important element in this entire equation is you. This is the ultimate truth. You are not some traveler wandering through a pre-existing multiverse. You are the generator of the multiverse. Every single sustained emotional state you hold is an act of creation. It's energizing one branch of this mycelial network of reality and letting all the others just wither away. The power is, and it always has been, entirely within you. And this just perfectly illustrates the final takeaway. Look to nature. The universe has given us the instruction manual. Mycelium doesn't ask for permission to grow. It doesn't worry if it's taking the right path. It simply explores. It branches. It connects. It is the living embodiment of infinite potential. You are the branching. So I'll just leave you with this question. The network is alive. The potential is infinite. And the key is understanding your own consciousness. You are standing at the absolute center of a vast, unseen network of your own potential selves. So which one will you choose to become? Which branch will you decide to nourish, starting right now?